Hi, hello everyone. This is RK. Welcome back to my channel Byte Code with RK. If you are new to my channel, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. For notifications, click on bell icon. If you have any queries on the current session, please comment below. I will try to clarify your doubt. Let us see one of the most important concepts of the Java, that is the option class. So, what is option class? Why we will use option class, and where do we use option class? And also, we will go to each method of the option class. For now, we will discuss empty method option class.
In today's session, we will see one of the most important concept of the Java8 feature, that is option class. Option class in Java8 is used to avoid the null pointer exception. So it is a wrapper class that encapsulates the absence or presence of the values. Before Java8, right, without option classes, suppose I am writing some code and then where I'm not sure about whether I will get the null pointer exception or not. Specifically, developer need to handle the null pointer exception. Whereas in case of option class, right, so it having different inbuilt methods so to handle the null pointer exceptions. Okay, we'll see the in detailed explanation in one by one. So let me write the definition of the option class. So here I have taken a Java class, that is optional ex class. In the main method, let me define the option class. Okay. Option class in Java8 is used to provide point exception. Okay, so it is used to avoid the null pointer exception. It is available in Java.8 optional package. Okay, it is a wrapper class and it encapsulates the absence or presence of the values. Let me write that. It is a wrapper class that encapsulates the absence or presence of values. Okay, what does it mean? So it is a wrapper class that encapsulates the absence or presence of the values. So with the option classes, right, you are encapsulating the absence or presence of the values. So encapsulates both absence value and the presence value. It will handle in a single line. Okay, the next point is it forces the developer to think about the failure case also. To think about failure cases. Okay, so what does it mean? Means we always think about the success case only, right? So when failure happens, when your code throws any exception, right, like a null point exception, so it was think about that failure cases and take appropriate action to handle. What does it mean is it forces developer think about the failures. So generally developers will think about success cases only, but in option classes it will forces the developer think about the failure cases. Means If the value is not present, then what is the action to be taken? So for that, it will forces the developer to recover failures and takes the appropriate action to handle that situation. So if the value is not present, what action, what error it should throw, what kind of message it should return, those kind of scenarios, it will makes us think. Okay, so that is about the option classes. In option class, we have different inbuilt methods. So, okay, let us see one by one. The first method is empty, which is used to create the empty option object using static factory method. That is empty method. Okay, used to create empty optional object. Used to create the empty optional object using static factory method, that is empty method. So let me write some code on this. Okay, empty optional. Okay, so I have declared a method reading the same method. So to clear that one, we need a option class, optional, and type of the option. Like I'm taking option is of type integer equal to opt or empty equal to. So as I said, I used to create a empty option object. So I'm creating object of the option class that is of type. If you see the definition, it is used to create the empty optional object using static factory method. Okay, so empty option class, right? So here I am creating empty object, option class empty object, that is option class of type string. Okay, so I am creating object of it using static factory. Static factory means we should call with the class name, right? Static methods are called with the class name. So I am creating optional dot, this is the class, and I am using empty method, that is static method. Okay, so this is the way to create the options. So let me print this one. Let me print only the object. So option dot empty. So without get, right, get is used to generally get the value. Okay, so empty optional dot empty, which means there is a object doesn't contain anything, that's why it was returning empty. Okay, the object doesn't the object is empty because I have applied option dot empty, means I am making the object as an empty, so that's why it was getting empty. That's why it was returning option dot empty, nothing is there. So if I try, nothing is there, right, if I try to get that value using get method, right, it will throw the exception. Let me run this one. You see here it was throwing Java.title that no such an element exception, no value is present. Since it is empty, it doesn't return anything, that's why it was throwing error if you try to get the value. So get generally used to get the value present on the empty object. Okay, so but there is no value, right, so it was throwing error, no such an element exception, no value is present. So before that, whenever you are trying to get the data, right, so to avoid the errors, we will check whether the value is present or not using some of the methods of the option class, that is present, if present, like that. We will use the is present or if present to check whether the value exists or not. If not, if exists, it will return the value. If not exist, it will handle the error. Okay, we will handle the error situations based on that. Okay, instead of directly getting throwing the errors using get method. Okay, so before calling get method, we should use either if present or is present method to check value exists or not. Okay, to avoid the exceptions. Okay,
It's all about empty method of option class.
If you are new to my channel, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. For notifications, click on bell icon. If you have any queries on the current session, please comment below. I will try to clarify your doubt.
Follow me on Instagram, X and Facebook. See you in the next session with the new topic. Thank you.